Hey everybody, let's play more Master of Magic. We were fighting with Ariel, moving troops forward. We had 7 food extra, which is an okay status to be in. Ariel had just taken 2 of our cities very recently. We have sold buildings already, that's fine. Probably should not be producing a library when invasion is imminent, since they did take that town. They took this town as well. We've got some troops and some more reinforcements coming. These 2 groups should group up. I remember we were doing that. Okay. You should also build reinforcements. This would be a good idea. You are in a combat situation as well, and should build more halberds. Even though we are... well, we are producing a lot of more elite troops. Well, you can't really build much else there. You've got all the food you can produce. So yeah, go ahead and do that. You go ahead and make a Forager's Guild, because I would like some extra food. This town has a large population, but has a lot of unrest. It actually deserves a temple. I am going to transmute power to gold, because I've got a lot of power, although not a ton anymore. 7,000. We're starting to run low on this giant bank that we've been given. And although this place is almost done, it deserves a farmer's market? No. Wait, which? 100 or war trolls for 160? That'd be a waste of production. No, don't do that. You will do a farmer's market next. You have a Parthenon. There's nothing I can do for you. Well, except for like... I mean, I could build a cathedral, but my word. That's a cathedral. I mean... So no, that's fine. More swords for you. That will do. And you should not be producing quite so much food. Produce equal to your garrison. That's the rule. Which means that this place is producing way more food than it needs, so it needs a larger garrison. Which is exactly why we're going to produce more swordsmen there. That's good. Because it's garrisoning for 2. It sounds like a pregnancy thing. I'm eating for 2, garrisoning for 2 cities. I mean, it's a tale of 2 cities is what we're talking about. You know, hammer hands. We need more hammer hands. Hammers for hands. People with hammers instead of hands. People with funny names, I presume. Alright. Let's move forward. That's right, we had water-walking mammoths coming at us. That is hilarious, and a hilarious idea. Mammoths that walk on water and attack you. Bears do not stand a chance versus minotaurs. A temple, hooray! Should we build a Parthenon? This is a large city. Maybe it deserves a Parthenon. It costs 400 to build a Parthenon. We have built a granary, sire. Good, good. Now, build a library. And you need a proper garrison as well, probably. I'm breaking even in the food department. That cannot be channeled because it's already been done. Those are just magic spirits. Okay, so where... Is there any other trolls that I have not enchanted? I've enchanted all of these guys. I remember that. Have I done all of you guys? No. Good, good. Okay, you magic spirits. I remember I wanted you to go here, and you can change targets to this one. Forward march. Patrols. Patrol. And the water-walking mammoths are ambushing this town. Luckily, it's the more well-defended town. Our trireme is setting sail, and since you can fly and the other chimeras can fly, I guess we could either wait for troops, or we could just have a boat full of beetles. That's what I was implying. A boat full of beetles. Who are the beetles? We're on a boat. We breathe fire. I don't like this idea of putting fire-breathing beetles on a boat. Well, too bad. It's what we're doing. It's too late. I don't want to hear any more arguments out of you. I still be thinking this is a bad idea. It is, but we're doing it. My entire empire is based off of bad ideas, so you're just gonna have to get used to it. I'm having a pretend argument with a pirate. Tiegon is truly lost at this point in the video. Please forgive him. It's been a long series and he is tired. So let's channel more chaos into our newly recruited war trolls. I give you the wings of a bat. And you I shall give something else, probably. Why a bat? Because it's the first thing that popped into my head, really. I mean, it's not like I like bats more than other winged creatures. It could have been wings of an eagle. That's fine. So I give you the scales of ostrich feathers. It's not even scales. Why did I say scales? No, the scales of a fish. I'm trying to think of more comical things. Like it could be, the scales of an alligator, and that'd be pretty tough. Do they have scales? No, they're leathery scales. So boa constrictor, maybe larger snake. Yeah, larger snakes. Scales. Scales of a shark. Now that's the scales you want. All right. Tiegon tells you which scales are the best for defending yourself if you're making armor out of animals. Only scaled animals, though. Nothing else. It's the scaled animal armor challenge. Apparently. Alright, I am clearly rambling. And time goes on. Patrol, patrol, patrol. Patrol. Actually, that is a full stack, so you should reconnect with these other trolls that do not have a full stack over here. Yeah, they are missing a troll, and you are an extra troll, so that works out perfectly. Alright, take our city back. We do not want foreign powers powering foreign things in our city. Right, we already enchanted those dudes. So, let's do these guys. Alright, more chaos channels being channeled chaotically to people. That's random marching noises. I'm bored. This is a lot of marching. Alright, let's move out the troops. Move out the Hydra. Holy word, that is a spell. Forward, men. Let us destroy them. Actually, I never trust auto battle, even in the best of situations. And I definitely don't trust auto battle with my Hydras. Although I did just technically do it a little bit. I was immediately turning it off because I do not want to lose a Hydra. No, sir. No stables. No horses for the nomads. This is making me a bit unpopular with the nomads. What else? Well, you don't really need oh, the Merchant's Guild. Well, yes, since you have a Merchant's Guild, I mean, that's gonna make you more money. So just get rid of the stables. Okay, you're gonna be faced with some mammoths, but don't worry, you've got it. No, thank you. I was clicking OK, not end turn. I'm glad it asks before just killing your troops off and saying, "Hey, you don't have enough food, you crazy punter." Yeah, I'm a punter. You crazy whatever you are. I don't usually punt things. I don't know what a punter is otherwise. So like a punk, I suppose, is the slang definition. Anyways, so build a farmer's market and market the farms. Why don't you? And get some extra food. We are running a bit low on the food, which is a problem because all our main cities are producing quite a bit. Quite a bit. Okay, so you're going to overproduce food a little bit. You're just about right, but you could use some extra defenders. I don't think I want to buy settlers yet. It'd be more reasonable to buy a farmer's market. Power to gold, and gold to food. It's a double transition. Food, eventually. And a shrine. Although you're not revolting yet, at least it'll give me some more power. And I have over 100 skill! Hooray! For that. I can cast 2 magic vortexes in a battle. And that should be fun. Forward, my trolls! I am not going to do auto battle. I do not trust it ever. You never know how the situation can change in this game. Although this is a pretty extreme situation. I've been burnt by it too many times. Okay. Good! Killing no people and 2 units. Destroying no buildings. What kind of earthquake was that? That was like the that was like a 0.2 on the Richter scale. Let's get a small drink. Farmers markets. Well, it did take down 2 buildings, so it's more than that, but it obviously wasn't much, that's for sure. 2 buildings that collapsed of their own accord that we blamed on an earthquake, when it was actually just shoddy building. Shrine. We should build engineers. Let's build engineers. This place needs a road. And I guess we'll have this boat move north and get ready to pick up these troops that are stacked up here. Is that a good idea? It is a good idea to go for the throat as soon as possible. I'll take this city of Obrix, and then I'll use that as a launching point. Yes, yes. We'll sail this boat over. Although she does have galleys now. At any point, those galleys could defeat my triremes. And it would be unfortunate to lose troops in this manner. Let's take some beetles, and see if we can establish a beach head, and not a beetle head. which would also be kind of funny. But unfortunately, my beetles lose their heads, I would say. Okay, hope. Well, that's right, we've got a fair amount of flying trolls and fire-breathing trolls, so we don't have to worry about the fact that the griffins may or may not attack us. We can attack them. Wait, are you fire-breathing? Good. Yes, you can attack them. And you're tough, so you can't, so just stand by. And you are normal. How weird. Which is a funny thing to say. Normal people. Weirdos. Tough, that's good. Normal. Messed up, that is. I need to get some chaos channels over here right quick. Not, this stack isn't done. Right, I moved this stack to the side because it was just tough. Okay, well, step aside, madam. And you, fire breather, take out the griffins with your breath. And you, take out the rangers with your flying power. Normal, tough. How quickly I forget who's who. Okay. I was not properly remembering these things. My word. What holiness. Alright. 1,382 gold. 1 fame. It was almost worth it letting her take my city so I could take it back. I mean, really. That was superlative. Alright, well. Let's channel some chaos and finish off this stack. In fact, I can channel chaos twice a turn. They're magically delicious. Those trolls. Okay. So what do I do with this group? Take back that city. That's right. I did not intend for you to use that tower. Go north, my friends, and discover new places and new opponents to be conquered by. Well, since that stack did get filled, reunite with your brothers to the south and form a new stack. Because we likey stacky. Stacky, stacky, long time. Oh, that's terrible. But, I said it, so it's forever on the internet. I mean, somebody had to say something like that before me. Plenty of people, but not exactly with stack. I'm not sure if they, maybe, you know, talking about stacks in games, like this game is stacked. But no. That was kind of entertaining. Okay, we don't need an oracle, and we are massively in debt still, even though we are producing trade goods. That's okay, because you provided me with 1,000 gold just for me taking you over, and that's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave you poorly defended, because I got a full stack of trolls and they need to conquer stuff. Pikemen and Paladins. That is a... That sounds like the title to some sort of video game or something. Welcome to Pikemen and Paladins! A game with only 2 classes, and it is very boring. But... something like that, you know. There's a lot of video games with name this and that, and itchy nose itchiness. Excuse me. This and that and the other thing. Okay. Well, you know, like 2 name titles. Like Heroes and Generals, or Swords and Potions, or this Hidden and Dangerous, actually. I was saying more modern titles, but neither of those are quite as good as like classic games like Hidden and Dangerous or something. That's a little bit better. Oh, did it actually go like quality? It's like got some cat hair on my nose or something. Excuse me. All right. Itchy noses aside. I could buy the Wizards Guild. That would be very expensive. Engineers, yes. I say yes to that. We need food. I guess you can overproduce food. I permit the overproduction of food in this town. But you're going to need to defend yourself properly. And I guess we'll just buy more trolls. I mean, really, you can never go wrong with more trolls. More trolls. And we are building a Parthenon. We should just buy one. Power to gold, gold to religion. Okay, I'm not going to spend much more of my power, because I do want to have a healthy bank to cast many vortices and other wonderful things on my opponents. Oberg is back already. That guy is a persistent fellow. Oh my. That is 3 archangels. They are very angry at me. Magic vortexes are terribly damaging to cities. The difficulty with using magic vortexes on a fast opponent is that they're difficult to hit. They're fast, and and there's only 3 of them. Is magic vortex really the correct option? The correct answer? It worked last time because I was able to run around, but I'm cramped up in a city this time. I can fly around with my chimeras, but they can only move 2 spaces a turn. How long will my stag beetles survive? And are you guys flying trolls, actually? Flying trolls might just save the day, although I don't understand the path you guys took. Flying trolls and chimeras who can just run around while the magical vortexes do their thing. And then the stag beetles can fight and defend, try to defend the city. Sure, let's do this. Let us do this. So they're going to move somewhere like 4 spaces. So I'm going to put the magic vortex here in hopes that it doesn't go to the city, but does hit the angels maybe. And we'll see how this turns out. I'm basically asking for my own... it's like saying, if I can't have this city, nobody can, sort of strategy. Because the magic vortex is going to destroy the city. But I'm basically saying that I can't... I don't think I can win against the angels without the help of some lucky magical vortex power. Although I could have flame waved them twice, or doom bolted them twice. Double Doom Bolt might... 10... 20... No, they'd still be barely alive, but it would certainly help me take out 1 Archangel if I threw 2 Doom Bolts at the problem. But I want to win, and you can win with the power of magical vortexes. You can also lose terribly if they go the wrong direction. Long direction. Was I going to say long? I am becoming Asian. The long direction. Yeah, you've been watching too many animes, Tiegon. Anyways, so yes, magical vortex strategy, and it's working pretty good so far. Sort of. We got 1 hit. That's hopeful. The stag beetles are wounded. The magic vortex and runaway strategy is actually the full title of it. Vortex and run. Haha! double strike with that vortex, and then this vortex is being useless. That's fine. We're gonna move that beetle here. I think... No, they're flying. I don't get the wall bonus. So there's actually no real reason to stay within the city walls, but it was difficult to get outside, so we're just gonna stay within it. Forward, Vortex! I don't care if you destroy the city. You have to destroy the city to save it, really. I mean, that's the school of thought that I am entering into now, apparently. Those angels are so fast. And they have that shiny sword that looks neato and spiffy. The shining sword doesn't really make them any more fearsome, but it's a spiffy graphic, and it does, I guess, intimidate slightly. Okay. I'm going to lose my trolls. And the magic vortexes aren't helping. You're not helping, vortexes. Alright, go towards the vortex beetle. And you two, troll. Chimeras, you stay away. Come on. Alright, we got a hit. We got another hit. That archangel is hurting. And that's good. Continue to flee, beetle. It's a road beetle. Maybe it's a rogue beetle. Rogue, I should say. That's why I didn't enunciate, so it sounded like a road again, kinda. Although my headphones are a little bit loud. Alright. Run in the general sort of direction of the vortex. Worried about getting cooped up in this city. That's all I can really do. Come on, vortexes! Okay, the vortexes are way back there. Run, beetle! Oh, the interior of a city is not counted as a road? Well, that's no good. Painfulness. And she took back 5 fame. That was a lot of fame lost. And 176 gold pieces. Well, that's a shame. And we didn't even take out an archangel. That is a problem. We need to assassinate Ariel right quick. Right bloody quick. If not, we are in for some major problems. Should we build a cathedral? We do have a lot of people here that need to be pacified, but my word, a cathedral. No, I'm not ready for a cathedral yet. We're in food debt. We are in food debt by a decent degree. Let's do something about this. The correct course of action is to do something. Okay, that's a basilisk. I'm always worried about basilisks. Pikemen, stag beetles. But they're near the city, and the city can't defend itself. So, let's fight. And see what happens. Okay, so... Let's do a combination. How much health does this... The basilisk was a healthy creature. That was the problem, wasn't it? The basilisk was a healthy jerk. That's fine. Maybe we will do the vortexes. I mean, I like vortexes so much. I come to rely on them now. I'm completely vortex dependent. We've entered a vortex-based economy. I've got trolls, they regenerate. The long-term fighting style just works. All the other spells kind of pale in comparison. Especially when the vortex goes and does something like that. It's 2 units right from the start. Ariel doesn't even know who to heal. Just put a vortex right in front of them. Actually, that was one space too close to me, which is why I'm suddenly singing that fact. It's anticipated vortex damage singing. I am worried about the vortex. You remember that movie, Vortex? Ouch! They hit my dwarves! No! Not the dwarves. They're missing a figure now, aren't they? Yes, they killed Glangji, son of Gloin. No, Gloin was actually a person. Golgi apparatus, son of so-and-so. Related to Gallbladder, the dwarf. Just funny dwarf names. Dwarves have funny names. That's my point. They don't have normal people names. No, of course not. They have silly dwarven sounding names. You never met Jeff the dwarf, but he's out there. What's your name? I'm Jeff. That's a very boring character name. What? My name's Jeff. I'm playing D&D. My character's named Jeff. If you got a problem with it, then I won't play your little pen and paper games. Alright, fine. You can be Jeff the dwarf. What's next? Arnold the troll. Arnold the troll. Something like that. Okay, this running about is getting us places quickly. Mostly nowhere. The desert. So perhaps I should engage a little bit, yeah? Because it's better to engage with my trolls than my units that will actually die. So yes, I'll fight a little bit with my trolls. Aha! Tornado strikes. Vortex. Did we actually hurt the basilisk? No, we just turned some trolls into stone. Which is unfortunate indeed. The tornadoes have combined vortexes into an ultra vortex. It's a category. It's an F12 category vortex. In a control Alt F4 vortex. Control Alt Delete vortex. Die, basilisk. Yes, a basilisk is very hard to fight. Unless you can breathe fire. Well, still did marginal damage. Well, what if you have very tough skin indeed? How about that? Will that help you fight a basilisk? Magical vortexes will help you fight a basilisk. They'll rip it to shreds, and then it'll get healed. Oh no, not the fairies. I mean the spritey sprites. I want to run away and be healthy. I want to run away and feel good all day. Ooh, we beat the crap out of the basilisk that time. Well, things are going our way now. And, for example, a magic vortex is coming right our way. Things are coming our way now. Magical vortexes, angry sprites, large stag beetles, quite annoyed pikemen, you know, all sorts of things. Okay, anyone who's too wounded, get back. And then you, trolls, do move in that direction despite the fact that you're going into the storm. Alright, the storm strikes the halberds and both the beetles. This battle is going well. It's going quite well, except for the fact that I lost some trolls. I mean, dwarves. They were dwarves that were so good that I almost considered them to be trolls. That's how much I respect these dwarves. Still recording, just looking down. Is this thing on? Hey! Nice to see you, magical vortexes. I'm glad you're trying to even things out a bit. You know, always on the side of the underdog, I see. But you're not helping. We'll just stand back and let the vortexes do it, shall we? I mean, no sense getting ourselves hurt when the vortexes can do the work. Especially since the vortexes are being so rampant right now. Okay. We're far away from vortexes. Sure, we can fight. We'll fight you, Mr. Sag Beetle. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna fight you anymore because I am too wounded and you are not. No, that Sag Beetle is not invulnerable. It just has a holy weapon. And is also on high prayer. And that is a extremely formidable combination. So much so that I had to talk like hill folk. Lothar of the hill people. Lothar. It was a really good classic Saturday Night 5 skit that aired, what, in the 90s? It's a long time ago. Anyways, still a good skit. And the magic vortex strikes again! It is awesome having two magic vortexes. I mean, that is pretty incredible, I must say. I'm not gonna get tired of that anytime soon. Perhaps I should not be clashing with the dwarves so much, because I will actually lose them, same with my poor Minotaur. Will you not die? Actually, that's exactly what he's not doing. So I'm a little bit afraid, so let's pull back with our troops in general and try to let the vortexes win the fight for us once again. It is a cowardly thing to do, but it is a victorious thing to do. So that's what we're going to do. Come on, vortexes, I'm not the enemy here. I heard those guys hate all twisty-shaped objects. They're funnel haters. They joined the funnel haters club. They don't even like snack treats that are named or shaped like a funnel. Like bugles, right out. You know, don't like any of that. So you know, go for them, not us. And the magic vortex wins the fight. For us. I didn't have much to do with that. And that town is fully stocked with troops, and so should be producing a little bit more food. I guess we'll produce a bit more. I'm kind of banking on not losing that town. I don't like banking on not losing towns, because then whenever you lose too much food, it disbands a bunch of your troops randomly. And sometimes it can end up being trolls, or units you like, you know, things like that. Trolls, or even someone you like, no. I like trolls, they're nice people. The ones that can understand words, that is. Okay, you should be producing equal to your garrison. Good, good. And you could use a larger garrison. Despite the fact that the cathedral is keeping you nice and happy, Larger garrison, yes. That would be good. And this lovely stack of units. Oh yes, chaos channels. Let's channel it up. Channel it up. Channel it up. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. Aha! We found one that was not enchanted. So now is the entire unit enchanted? Channeled? Channeled up? Alright. That is an elite fighting force. Ready to destroy my enemies. And here are some of my enemies that are ready to be destroyed. And then that will get me another one of those nodes, which will give me more mana, and that will let me win the game. We do have some pikemen moving in, and that is a concern for this city. That is producing a lot of food, more food than it should be. If I lose the city, then I lose some units that I don't want to, so we're gonna have to reconfigure. Always be ready to lose your frontier cities at least. That's my new policy. It used to be a safe, ready to lose any city policy, but now it's just be ready to lose your frontier cities. Find out what those are and just be at least prepared to lose them, because oftentimes you suddenly will, and then you'll be glad that that you were prepared. I mean, that's... Anyways, you're all enchanted, right? Good, good, good. Move forward and prepare to destroy Obrick's new fortress. That's brilliant! Obrick's gonna give me a large donation of mana. Well, maybe not a large donation, but another donation, and that's good. So nice that you decided to move in the town. Let me welcome you to the neighborhood, my friend. My voice kind of crackled up high there a bit. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm going a little... becoming a slight evil, maniacal genius, are we? At least feeling like it. Yes, welcome. Okay. Or at least evil, maniacal. No genius, but 2 out of 3 isn't bad. Let's go that way and try to find a new place to live. A city on a peninsula sounds well defended at least, except for when it comes to water-walking mammoths, which seem to be everywhere these days. No, not everywhere, but it's more and more common problem is water-walking mammoths. They infest the channels of the city, clogging up the drains, and the other piping water. Any water flow is disrupted. Rivers are blocked by herds of mammoths. That's not crazy. Okay. So let's produce a marketplace and make more food, because we need lots of food. Lots and lots of food to deal with this gigantic army I have. In fact, call the astrologer. How does my army rank? It is actually pretty good when you compare it to the other people have gigantic armies. And you can see it when we get near Ariel's Island here. But they've got stacks and stacks and stacks. But I'm happy just because I have a few stacks, because my stacks of troops are super elite, so I'm still feeling quite happy. Let's channel some chaos! It's a new game show. Let's see what you get. Da -da 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 -da. Let's see, 1 out of 3. I bet it's fire breath. Is it fire breath? Yes! You just won 100 gold pieces. Not really, but we like to tell you that. We're only making 21 gold. We're actually spending a lot of money on upkeep as well, so massive bills coming to my my tower that I am paying off. Actually, now that we've reached 100 skill, maybe we should focus on the Armageddon. Let's do that. So now the Armageddon will arrive in 8 turns. Well, the spell. And then the Armageddon will take, I don't know, like another, see, 100. It was 1,200 to cast, was it? So another 12 turns. 12, 13. 13 turns. 8 and 13 turns, so, you know, it'll come in 20... Armageddon in 21 turns. Wait, did I do my math right? Yeah, 21 turns. Armageddon in 21 turns. That sounds delightful. All right, I am some more significantly upbeat after hearing this news. So let's try to just continue the status quo, really. Well, or at least that would be good enough. But no, we do need to... Oh, that's the town we lost, and they decided to completely destroy it, too. I need to do something about those archangels, otherwise they're just going to keep arching all my places. Okay, fine. Yes. You've been completely channeled, I forget. Yeah. Forward, trolls. Do not go off the road. This is not called Off-Road Trolls. It's not the name of the game. And you are not producing enough food by a long shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got a full garrison of 8, so you can produce that much. That'll give you a little extra food, and that's fine. A little extra food is a good thing, just in case we lose a city unexpectedly. And it's not this city. If I lose this city unexpectedly, then that'll be a small problem, but that's fine. Trade goods! Pull back and join forces with these new incoming trolls. Obrick is back, so one group of priests could be deadly. Let's not mess with him right now. We'll take out his tower, and then Obrick will be a fun target to kill again. Merlin just does not want to commit his war mammoths to fighting. And that's fine, because we keep getting more and more pikes here. But I think I might be okay now. Right, Merchant's Guild. I was going to say, we don't need that. We do need that. I'm going to sell this Miners Guild. And I'll sell this one too, because it's useless. Oh wait, it was getting some silver. That was worth 2 power a turn, because it's actually mithril ore. Oh no. I just made a small mistake. Oh well. Meld! Dun-dun. I've melded with a node. Got some magic power back, and that's pretty cool. Now it's time to kill Obrick. Now I can't stop singing like a fool. Da 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 da, we're fighting Obrick. Da 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 da. We're moving lots of trolls forward. Flying trolls out the window, through the doors. Go now, Super Hydra. You've got 9 heads. Try to use them all. Super Hydra. We're fighting lots of rangers. We are extremely wounded. Run away. unlimited trolls. Overcast a counterspell. We can't use any spells now. Or they'll get stopped. Okay, a lot is riding on the Hydra. Like some webs. You know, I forget how much ammo Rangers have. They are loaded. Pull back and regenerate. I might have to try to cast spells anyways. I think Obrick might actually get a victory here. No, we have survived the arrows. Now all we need to do is survive Obrick's magic. Okay, I think we might win then, maybe. It still is looking rough with the small amount of forces we have, but one of those troops is a Hydra. And that could change everything. You cannot stop my 9 heads. 7 heads. Okay. The Hydra did good damage, but it needs to regenerate. And so do my trolls. Alright, so we got a stag beetle. What next? Suppose we could step into the city, but that might prove fatal. It was fatal for their troops. Good, good, good. Yes. The only thing we had to worry about was the stag beetle. Obrick has fallen once again. We only get 126 gold pieces, but that's fine. That's still a nice little score. And we zap him in the chest. And he'll be back very soon indeed. It takes 4 turns to build it over a mountain. Why don't you build a road over the nice open space over there? Silly person. Well, I didn't really think about that earlier. That was not the best choice of movements either. That's fine. We have dispelled, gotten rid of, destroyed Obrick, and can now build some lovely galleys, actually. Let's build some galleys. Let's buy a galley. And as usual, Obrick has his towns just souped up with every single possible, not every single, but all sorts of possible add-ons that you can potentially imagine. Very tricked out cities. Tricked out, decked out, highly upgraded. I like making little beeping noises. Beep. Okay, so 6 turns to Armageddon. That sounds like a title to a book. Turns? No. But 6 somethings to Armageddon, like 6 days. 6x. Okay. We're gonna take this node. We're gonna build a builder's hall. And I'm gonna pay for it. And you will build a stag beetle, because it will also make the populace happy and they are rebelling. And in addition, it will protect the town. And these are both very good. Well, except for that I'm going to be in debt. I am losing money if I put these guys off of trade goods. I had no idea how much money I was using. I realized I'm down to 20 profits. 20 gold profits. These new towns are eating into me like crazy. Some of them. Whichever one was in debt. This other one. We gotta sell some stuff in these towns that are putting us in the hole. Not you. You're doing good. But you're a problem. You cannot afford... Well, okay. That's right. I sold something. You can afford everything you have. Okay, good. We're gonna basically have to give all my towns a profitability evaluation. This is a problem town. This is a town that we need to deal with. You cannot have a cathedral. You're too small now. No religion. Not happening. And then you need some pikes. Get some pikes and stab some people. Okay, that's good. And you should be producing trade goods. And you don't need a miners guild. Well, actually, maybe you did. I think I just reduced... Did I reduce the profitability? Oh, well. Because we were getting coal, and that was... No, that was reducing the price of... No, that was good. That was a good choice. I'm not producing troops from there. Okay. Probably should check these things before I make choices like that, but that's alright. We'll buy this because it will get us more food. And then you guys can get on trade goods or something. Farmer's market coming along. Guess I will convert a little bit more power to gold so I can get that farmer's market early. And because I believe I got some more power from Obrick. But it wasn't as much as last time. Okay. Enough checking over everything. This is the place I'm more concerned about than anything else, really. Be losing 4 food and 4 troops. Alright. That will probably happen. Or the angels could just come in and kick the crap out of us. Well, at least we can take down an angel with the Doom Bolt. You are still wounded, angel, and that is a fatal mistake. Doom Bolt! You are doomed. Good. That's one less angel for us to deal with. We're losing a city, but at least we took down the threat. Okay, and what else can we do? You are invulnerable. You know, they have so much health, I'm just gonna throw out a Magic Vortex. I love Magic Vortexes. They're just so much fun. Look at it. Just placefully, wistfully moving about. I probably should have put it right next to my opponent. That was my mistake. Come on, Magic Vortex. You could save the day. Magic Vortex. You can save the day. Light. All creatures are bathed in the light's glow and gain 1 to their attack, defense, and resistance. Creatures of death are hampered, but not chaos. Good. Doesn't hurt chaos. But it just... So they've got prayer, high prayer, and light. That is a lot of bonus power that they've got under their hats. Life is quite powerful. They took 21 gold pieces. They destroyed a lot of stuff. And I lost 5 fame. I'm always losing a lot of fame when I lose stuff. But that's fine. We're not in this for the fame. We're in this for the video games. We're in this for the fun. But, well, I'm in it for a lot of reasons, really. Yes, a library would be very good. Foresters Guild. Good. Why don't you build some trade goods? Library, this is good. Build yourself some engineers so you can get attached to civilization. Builder's Hall, yes. I like it. Get a granary. And Chaos Channels. For you are the unit that is completely taken care of. You both are also channeled, yes. Who is not these days? Who is not channeled? Were you guys channeled? Okay. Well, somebody isn't channeled. You guys aren't channeled, right? Good. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. I'm not about to start channeling dwarves yet. That would be a dreary existence, but an existence nonetheless. Whereas there's no existence available in that direction. Build a road. Forward march. Catch up with your friends. Regroup and destroy Obric's troops while you're at it. Actually, I should have used the larger stack. And also, I should not have trusted them to auto-battle, but, well, it's a small group and Obric's not involved, so I guess it's fine. Or it was fine. But still always worry. Okay. I actually should have done the order of those guys differently. Destroy Obric. Yeah, I guess it'll be safe to auto-battle. Since Obric's not around, I still always am antsy about auto-battle. Because sometimes it'll just sit there. It won't even move. Like, it thinks, oh, do you have range units or something? I'm not sure. Like, so if I didn't feel like I was tough enough to take all their ranged attacks, I would not do that. Because otherwise they'll just sit there and range attack you to death. And that's no good. So I've got one galley, I've got a galley and a trireme, and he's just got a galley. So that's a winning situation. Also, I didn't load a flyer onto... I loaded a flyer onto a boat. Get off the... Actually, you probably don't count in the count, but still. I'm just worried that not everyone will be able to fit in the square right now. Oh, everyone can fit in the square. Okay, good, perfect. Actually, that's perfect. Although I do hope that they don't get destroyed. And this town is costing me a lot of money as well. You do not need the Animus Guild. No, sir. Not one bit. Okay, Ariel has been doing a good job of taking a lot of the cities that I've taken from Obric back. But she will get her comeuppance very soon. Very soon indeed. Oh. Leaving this city completely open may not be suggested. So let's do this. Summoning Circle and Hellhounds. Magic Angry Dogs as a garrison. It's not much of one, but at least whenever the town gets attacked, I'll be able to do something. Okay, what do I do now? I'm going to save up a bit. Wait for Armageddon to come. Continue moving my forces forward. Leaving it at 8 food is good. You do not need to produce so much food, this town. More war trolls, please. Yes, that will be good. And let us prepare to establish a beachhead. These 2 extra beetles will fill in the rest of the unit, so we'll have a full unit. Brilliant. That's good. You're good. And I'm at -1 food, so we'll need to do something about that. Ariel can garrison her troops at my nodes if she likes. That's perfectly fine. And Melda. Haha! More power than ever before! Let's see what's over here. Not much. Ah, yes, and we're building more hammerhands here. Actually, let's stop building the hammerhands. They've been very good to us, but we really have had enough of them. You can go patrol in this city, because all they have to defend them is spears and halberds and such. Oh, you built too many engineers. Lay off on the engineers already. That'll work. Yeah, so we are going to do what with you guys? I'm pleased with how very quiet the Mirian world has been. It's been quite fortunate for me. We'll buy this. And produce some extra food here. Maybe a little bit extra since you have hammerhands now. Let's channel some more chaos. Okay. Lots of chaos channeled to all my wonderful trolls. We're gonna get a farmer's market, which will take care of our food problem, partially. And hopefully these settlers will help take care of it the rest of the way. And you don't need more halberds anymore. Build a road. So how does it look? Good enough, really. Stone home, because that's all that's there. And people, but mostly this is a home of rocks and things. So a full stack, and another nearly full stack, moving towards Ariel. Perhaps you guys should be the group that deals with Obrick some more, because we are going to need men to deal with the Obrick. And you are a well enough defended town, I would say. Build a library. Oh, and you're late. So, too bad. Nothing you can do. You guys move up. We're just going to completely focus on Ariel's home, which I would recommend a sea landing here, really. So I'll keep my ship there, and let's channel more chaos into our war troll squadron. I forget where I was at. You're flying. You're nuts. Okay. Have I channeled them all? You're flying, you're not? No, I think now I have. Okay. So what are we down to now? I've been keeping track. 3 turns till Armageddon. This is looking good. Armageddon is coming. And then I'll get 1 volcano per turn that will be popping up in places that are not near my towns. So the volcanoes could ruin enemies' towns, which is really nice. And then those volcanoes will be producing additional mana for me. So I permanently get more mana from these volcanoes that will continuously erupt. This is going to be good. Hopefully, eventually, that is, I can match the powers of my opponents. Let's see if we can take that node over. Shall we? That would be nice. Okay, out of the way, priests. Especially because you're fighting at a chaos node, so I can laugh at your spells. Although, actually, maybe I shouldn't do auto. No, I think it'll be fine. Famous last words, by the way. I think it will be fine. Alright. So that was good. Let us channel more of the chaos to the defenders of the universe. Let's channel some of the people at home. Let's channel my heroes. So now we have Aurelius, the Golden One, who has wings. Legendary wings. That don't you remember that game? That was a good game. I might have to play that game. That would be a relaxing way to recover after this long video. You just play a nice flying shoot 'em up by Capcom, I believe. You dare fight me at a Chaos node? What a fool! You will die horrible deaths, and I will laugh at you. Oh wow! Hey, stop it! Stop! I forgot how dastardly pikemen were. This is another reason why you do not want to do auto, because sometimes the enemy has some tricks up their sleeves. But it worked out fine. Still very scary. Alright. So I guess let's... except for it does have a basilisk. Basilisks do scare me a bit. But let's actually skip that city. Let's take that city back. How about that? It's always nice to take aerial cities because you're going to get a good sack of cash. Oh, you've produced too many troops. So, cut that out. And you go over there or something. And let's attack these troops because they're at a nature node and we can generally laugh because aerial is life, so they will fizzle as well. And we can save some mana. Forward, trolls! Forward, trolls! Did I cancel auto by just clicking? Oh, you can just click anywhere. I thought you had to click on the auto button to stop auto. Well, that makes stopping auto a lot easier. I had no idea. Okay. We are at a deficit for food. But you did produce a guy, so... Well, no. You're producing one food, and that's fine. But you produced a guy, so you need to produce 2 food. And you need to stop doing this stuff like that. And... okay. Patrol. You stay there. They also have a trireme and a galley. I want to get away from them. Away, away. I say. And this galley can wait for the next troll party. Oh, and you went and produced more troops. Well. Stop that. Although some of these towns could use some good defense. So actually, that's not the worst thing we've ever done. Yeah, move up there and help that town out with its defenses. Okay, and is there a place to stay here? There is a place. Exactly one space for a place to stay, which is good enough for me. Channeling the chaos into my garrison. We must have more chaos. More chaos! Ah. Okay, we're gonna save the game because it's been a while. Merlin attacks 2.